Back to the Morning Blend tonight and all night long. We're going to be jamming to all the hits of a living legend, Lionel Richie.
What an honor. I sat down with him last night to talk about his 20-show Planet Hollywood residency, but we connected immediately on the topic of military. Both of our fathers serving in the U.S. Army. He says the lifestyle saved his career. Take a listen. How do you think that militant work ethic has shaped you into who you are today and where you are in Vegas?
Well, truthfully, there's some parts of it I wish I didn't have. And then there's some parts, I'll explain to what I'm saying.
Okay.
You know, this is a business of how far to the edge of the envelope can you go?
Yes.
Okay? What's the shock value? So I would look at Michael and I look at Prince and I look at Madonna and I go, oh, I should do something like that.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden I'd go over to do it and then I go, no, my mom and my dad are gonna kill me. And, you know, then I come back off the edge.
Yes.
So I wrote all of my shock and awe in the music. Okay, I'll write 3 Times a Lady, a Wall, so I'll write Stuck on You, I'll write a country, but I could never do what that was. And I think from the other side of the coin, the discipline of not going too far to the edge, but kind of holding it back right about there is the part that kind of saved me in the long run of it all.
Well, sometimes less is more.
Yeah.
Keep it simple.
Keep it simple.
Keep it simple.
Yeah. Don't make it too complicated because, you know, the attention span of everybody is about that long.
And you knew that back then because that's what it is now, but it hasn't always been like that.
Yeah, for whatever reason, and by the way, I'd love to tell you I knew this. It was just probably divine guidance. But of all the subjects I could have ever picked, I picked love, a subject that will never go out of style. I don't care whether you're the last gangster in town or the greatest sophisticated person in the world, you just got out of prison yesterday or you just graduated from Harvard. 3 corny words, I love you. They don't want to hear I like you, I need you. No, I love you is it. And I found it. And now the different travels and what goes in the ups and downs of love, you got it.
Yeah.
And so that's my category.
Is it true that Vegas was one of the first cities you performed in when you went solo and left the Commodores?
This was the place.
This was the place?
This was the place. We did Reno for a test. And then the big first, okay, now, this is my, how about this? All Night Long was out for maybe 3 weeks. It was not even popular yet. And we were using it as the closing song.
And no one knew it?
No one knew the song, but at the end, they were all dancing to something they hadn't quite heard yet. And then somewhere around the first month, it was pandemonium already. But we did that here in Vegas. This was the tester.
Yeah.
But remember, this is the melting pot of the entire world. You want to know what the world's really thinking? Come to Vegas.
The international audience.
Thank you very much.
What is that different kind of audience going to get from Lionel Richie? What different?
Well, let me tell you what you're going to get. First of all, for the first time, I get to do everything. When I say that...
What do you mean for the first time?
For the first time, you can't take... When Dancing on the Ceiling comes out, when All Night Long comes out, when Say You, Say Me comes out, you know, you have to keep it kind of marginalized because when you're on the road, traveling and packing and unpacking, every time you put up something, you have to pay for it. It becomes a major expense.
Sure.
So now here, we're stationary. So everything now I can possibly play with, I can put on that stage.
I gotta ask you, and I know you've been asked time and time again, but the impact, the loss of Prince on you, has it sunken in?
No. I feel as blindsided as losing a parent or losing a cousin or a brother. You know, he was a family member. You have to understand this.
Yes.
When I got into business, there was a couple of us in the same band. You know, Michael, Prince, Lionel, Phil Collins, we were all in the same class. And when you start losing, those are the guys, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know whether I can accept it yet. You know, I was in Europe when it happened, and of course when I landed in Vegas, the first question I ask is it true? It's probably one of the most devastating things in the world because part of the whole reason I was writing what I was writing is because there's a guy named Stevie over there, and there's a guy named Michael over there, and there's a guy named Prince over there, and we kept going I call it the oh yeah factor. Oh yeah? Well, here's another one. Oh yeah? But meanwhile, it's all happening here, and we're all growing together.
Did you tell him about the residency that was happening here? Did you guys ever talk about it, being that he had a residency in 2006?
Yeah, he was coming.
He was going to be here night
No.
one?
One thing I love about him is that he's going to let you warm up. and then he's going to show up on stage. I mean, you know, that's what he was going to do. Come on. I mean, the thing about it, when he says, I'm going to come by to see you,
He said that.
he's going to come on stage to see you. Of course, you know that's what he's going to do.
And take over.
And Stevie's the same way. I mean, you know, what's so great about it is we know each other so well that, of course, if you happen to be there, of course you're going to be. You can't sit in the audience and watch that. Prince sitting in the audience watching the show. That's just wrong.
Right. You get up here.
You come here. That's
Collaborations, Kenny Rogers, Jimmy Buffett. Are we going to see them from the Tuskegee album? Are we going to see those songs on stage?
You're going to see. I can't give you all the hints. You know, I'm going to give you all the hits all night long. Not all of the hints.
See what he did
I like
there?
that. That's good. Huh?
Wow. Oh, a sweetheart. I could sit and just talk story with him forever. Forever.
Super nice guy, and I'm so glad that he is here in town. We
Yes,
are
20
we are
shows.
thrilled.
But I'm sure he's. I
You
feel
going
like
tonight?
he'll extend. Yes, are you?
Be there.
I hope we're sitting next to each other. Don't leave me hanging. He is also writing new music. Expect an album out sometime this summer. Lionel Richie's All the Hits performs at the Access at Planet Hollywood. That's starting tonight. Head to the website listed to get ticket information and learn more about the show. He has dates this and next month and also in September through October 12th.
I didn't want to leave you hanging, but freaking ring.
Oh, is that what it was? Sorry. No, it's the muscles, honey.
Yeah, okay. Lionel.